What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 36 of our Madden 23 Philadelphia Eagles franchise mode. Coming into week 18, game 17 on the season. The Philadelphia Eagles are in the first seed, of course. 15-1, taking on the 8-8 San Francisco 49ers. The Niners with George Kittle, only 534 yards, 43 receptions, and 4 touchdowns. That's not the George Kittle that we know and love. That's something. Now, taking on the Niners, it seems like they're a run-first team. Elijah Mitchell's their leading back. They never got McCaffrey in this universe. So they are 9th in rushing offense. So stop the rush. Force Trey Lance to throw the dang ball. And now defensively, they're mid. They're 18th in pass, 12th in run. They're a little worse in pass, so we're going to try to throw the ball against them. Old man Devin McCourty's in their backfield. All right, we like to see that, I guess. Now, making sure no one gets too hurt at practice this week. We get the playoffs next week because 15-1 we're gonna get the first round bye. But so 2 weeks from now we're gonna get the playoffs. No one wants to be hurt going out of this week. Now they just come into the final week of the season healthy. That's the only thing that we could possibly ask for. And now going through this, the defense was fine. The offense, right now looking good through everyone. Good through the O-line. Everyone's good there. A bunch of players, had a really good week of practice. Jordan Mailata, he got a +1 right there. Upgrade that power. Jordan Mailata with his definitely not face scan right there. That doesn't look anything like him. Why does he have an awful neck beard? Devontae Smith, the single-season touchdown record holder after last episode. Upgrade that slot. I understand playmaker is technically where. I guess I'll play playmaker. Playmaker, make him more of a scheme fit. Help him get XP a little quicker. +5 break tackle, +2 catch in traffic. I guess that's a good reason why you want to put him in the actual scheme fit. Gives him a lot of boosts. Landon Dickerson, one of the best offensive guards in the league. Straight up, not hyperbole, not metaphorically, just one of the best young guards in the league. Number 69 right here, 90 overall with all the boosts. And then Austin Blaylock right there, backup guard for the right side, backup for Cam Jurgens, 67 overall. Not too shabby for Mr. Blaylock. But coming into week 18, game 17 on the season, there's no need for this man to get hurt. So Tom Brady, he's going to play probably the first quarter, first drive or so, and he's going to probably get benched. Trey Lance, the opponent, the young quarterback that the Niners invested a lot of draft capital into, and it does not seem like it is working out this season for them. 8-8, their best offensive weapon is absolutely struggling, so I don't think that this team is working out the way that the Niners front office wanted it to. But out comes Tom Brady, the man who just does it all himself, the man who just never seems like he wants to retire. Came to Philadelphia, the team that he beat once in the Super Bowl, the team that beat him once in the Super Bowl. Now he's riding one of the best defenses in the league, one of the best offenses in the league. And right now they're the favorites to win a Super Bowl. But taking a look at the Niners defense, 32 sacks, 16 picks, completion of 51%. Alright, that's not too shabby right there, I guess. I feel like Eagles defense definitely still better, even though they have the higher allowed percentage. Just because you check down, mostly just because the AI just checks down the whole time and you can't break up a check down of 3 yards. That's just me, though. But taking a look at Trey Lance, though, 3,400 yards, just called 35, 24 touchdowns, 12 picks. No wonder you're struggling on the season. No wonder this offense seems like it's struggling on this season. Coming in this last week, only 3,500 yards. Not probably what, the head honchos of the Niners wanted from a franchise QB. But right now, he's doing okay to start this game off. He's at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10, here we go. Lance gonna roll right into a sack right there. That's Josh Sweat wiping the brow. A big old sweaty sack right there. Now it's 3rd and 2. Let's get them off the field. And Sweat avoids the sack. And Lance throws in the double coverage. Avonte Maddox, the slot corner, He picks it off right there, just adding to the insane interception total from this Eagles secondary. Now out comes Tom Brady. Tom Brady, Tommy Terrific, TB12, the man, the myth, the legend, the head honcho right there. 4,200 yards in the season, 52 touchdowns, 2 picks. No, not bad at all. Not a bad season at all for the 40-plus-year-old Tom Brady. Now he's coming out here. He's got all of his weapons. They are ready to go. 1st and 10 after the pick. Come on, Tom. Tom. Gonna get sacked right there. Not what he wanted to happen, honestly. I don't think Tom likes being sacked. 2nd and 19 following the sack. Apparently Nick Bosa, after 1 sack, is in his X Factor already. That's hot garbage. But Quez Watkins gets a 22-yard reception. 2nd and 10 now. Here we go. Over the middle. Nope. Nick Bosa again. 2nd sack of the game. Lane Johnson is a Pro Bowl right tackle. He has not allowed a sack in like 1,000 consecutive things. I think he hasn't allowed a sack since last season. And he hasn't allowed a pressure since like week 2 of the season. But God forbid anyone tries to pass rush against any offensive lineman in this game. It's an instant sack no matter how good they are. The defense, though, they're better. Taking on Deebo Samuel in the backfield. They're throwing to the sideline. Trey Lance, thanks to the Madden, gets Deebo again. 4th and 1 now for this Niners offense. Come on, big stop now. Bend, don't break, and we broke. That was a broke wide open. 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Handoff to the running back, and just the seas got parted. Right up the middle he goes. That's a rushing touchdown for Elijah Mitchell. That's not at all what Philadelphia's defense wanted. Tie game now here in the 2nd quarter. We got Anthony Richardson, and now he is making his NFL debut. You love to see it. First pass completed to Devontae Smith for 16 yards. Richardson, he is the heir apparent to Tom Brady. He is the future of this franchise, as he is making his mark felt right now. 4th and 4 is going to be Quez Watkins over the middle. And now 1st and goal. That's going to be play action, and that's going to be a broken tackle. And then there's a sack. Nick Bosa picks up, I guess it's half a sack right there. 3rd and goal, dropping back, throwing. And the first touchdown of Anthony Richardson's very young career goes to Dallas Goedert here in the red zone. 2nd and 10 now for the Niners. The Niners, thank you very much. That's going to be big plays. Slay adding to his int record, his first of the game. Now 1st and 10. Richardson stepping up in the pocket. He's going to hit A.J. Brown, who's going to try and fight for a touchdown, but it's taken down at the 7-yard line. 85 yards for the rookie QB. Now 1st and goal. End zone, just fitting that tight coverage right there. Richardson has like 95, 96 throw power so far in his career. So he's just able to hit some of these throws that, just hit the tight windows because you get the oomph on the ball. 3rd and 3 now. Trey Lance, sack, fumble. That ball gets kicked about 10 yards back. Picked up by Hassan. And Reddick, he's going to make a little juke move into the end zone. There's the spike right there. And Philadelphia jumps out to a dominating 28-7 lead. 28-7 lead right here. That's going to be a flag on the play. Mitchell with the stiff arm of number 18, Ronnie Harrison Jr. You hate to see that's going to be a roughing the passer call, because of course it is, because God forbid you hit the quarterback as soon as he releases the ball. It's instantly roughing the passer call, and that's one of the dumbest penalties in this game. 3rd and 10 now. Here we go. Lance rolling out, avoids a sack, and he's got room to run, and Darius Slay takes him out at the knees. Timeout now, and they're going to set up for a field goal, making this a 28-10 game, barring a miss. Kick is up, and kick will be good. So 28-10, the score is now coming out of halftime. Philadelphia, keep the ball away from the Niners. No need to give them more offensive drives than you really need to. And how to stop them defensively? Well, just stop the pass. Now here we go, handoff to Robinson. Robinson, big first down. Bowls a guy over. He's down to 42. Richardson now, 1st and 15 after a holding penalty right there. And there's the false start, I don't know. But there you go, big catch. Now down here at the 35-yard line, over the middle, caught, and there you go. There's that arm talent just coming in and hitting, the receiver in the middle of the field. 1st and goal now for Anthony Richardson, and there you go. That's a touchdown for Devontae Smith, That's going to be his, was that second touchdown of the game? Second touchdown, I think it's the second touchdown of the game for Devontae. Trey Lance gets sacked, though. That's going to be a half a sack for Fletcher Cox and another defensive end right there as they team up together. Trey Lance again, 3rd and 16, pulls to Dak Prescott. And instead of going to the sideline or anything, 4th and 6 now, just let the clock run. 2nd and goal from the 3, Philadelphia just monotonously taking the ball down the field. Robinson, he gets stopped shy. Handoff again, he loses a bunch of yards, loss of 4 yards there. 14 carries, 66 yards. 4th and goal from the 5, handoff to Sermon, and Trey Sermon just punches a hole in, gets the touchdown. Philadelphia, just kept the ball on the ground, ate a bunch of time off the clock. 2nd and 1, handoff, that's a first down. Now 3rd and 2, come on, Philadelphia, bend don't break. That ball will be out of bounds. 4th and 2, thanks to a punt right there. We're going to hand off to Robinson, who's going to run through the safety. He's going to be drugged down by the safety. He tried to run through him, honestly, but just gets drugged down in the process. 4th and 2, Philly cannot stay on the field. Nick Bosa picks up yet another sack. 3rd and 2, that's going to go out wide to Kittle, who gets tripped up, stumbles, but doesn't go down. And he's out of bounds with 45 left. 31 seconds from the 2-yard line. Lance throwing, flag on the play. Let me see. Let me guess. What garbage defensive penalty is this gonna be? Some other roughing the passer call, probably. And it's gonna be, yep, roughing the passer. How do you rough the passer as soon as he releases the ball? Like, how is that roughing the passer? They get the touchdown. It's 42-17. And that's how this game's going to end. Plain and simple. Philadelphia's going to get the ball back. Kyle Shanahan, he's pumped. Nick Sirianni doesn't care. The backups are in. And there you go, Kyle Shanahan. Now you're bummed because you actually realized you lost 26 seconds later. You're like, oh, we have a chance. And then, no, you don't have a chance. You kicked the ball off. Philly ran out the clock. That's it. Game over. So there we go. That's a complete game. Big Philadelphia win, especially headed by the rookie Anthony Richardson out of Florida State. So we brought him in during last year's draft, I guess going into this season's draft. I don't know. Going into the draft we just had, we brought in Richardson, and he's done well. A couple touchdowns, no picks this game. A.J. Brown had over 100 yards. We had a couple sacks. Lane Johnson, that's a shame. Tackles were led by Josh Sweat. Tackles for loss by Josh Sweat, and sacks by Josh Sweat. Okay, picks. We had 2 picks. Avonte and Darius each had one of their own. Elliott was 6 for 6 from extra points. No punts. Quez had no returns and 1 punt return. All right, Quez, we like to see that. Bunch of players had a big game, big boost because they got to see the field. A lot of these depth sub-rotational guys got some extra playing time because it was game number 18. I guess it's week number 18, game number 17 on the season. Brian Breezy, the rookie defensive tackle, the first-round draft pick, he gets a boost right there. You like to see stuff like that happening. Josh Sweat's going to get a boost, upgrade that pass rush, that speed rush right there. As much as we want Josh Sweat to be, someone who can lock up the run, we just need Josh Sweat to press the quarterback. Press the quarterback, let the D tackles worry about the run. That's what they get paid for. You get paid for sacks. Jordan Davis, the big sack monster right there himself, he gets a +1, so +2 play rec, +1 to tackle. Dallas Goedert, the god of being a tight end, being a great third option on this offense. He's probably not getting the offensive reception that he wants to get, but he is a key piece to this team. And A.J. Brown, the key that unlocked this Phillies offense, and there you go. He gets a +1 right there. Upgrade that to playmaker. Make him just that big-bodied playmaker. Make him the guy that, could change direction, spin move, guy who can go up, get the ball. And here we go, coming out of week number 18, going into the first round, the second round of the playoffs out of the wild card. Philly will be taking on the Vikings. Buccaneers taking on the Packers. So, talk to you, peace out and rock on.